Back for episode 2 of losing the last 20 pounds. And guys, quite honestly, not proud to say this, but I might have to change the name of this series to losing the last 30 pounds. I know exactly what I did wrong this week, and we'll get into it. And I'll also give you a loose skin update, although there's probably a little less loose skin this week because there's more weight. I did gain some weight. So let's get to the weigh-in check right now. We'll come back to the video and talk about it because I know a lot of you have subscribed based off of the first video because you're like, dang, this is gonna be so motivational and we're gonna see this loose skin surgery journey and just hitting all the goals and everything's gonna be great. And quite frankly, that's not a real weight loss journey. Even if you go back to my very earliest videos where I lost 100 pounds in 6 months on this channel, and you can see that, and I know I beat you guys over the head with it, but I do find that it inspires a lot of people, so I mention it. And so, well, let's get that weight loss check in and let's talk about this past week. Okay, so as you saw, I gained 3.2 pounds or just a little over 3 pounds this week. And like I said before, I know exactly what I did wrong. Not only am I not tracking my calories, and that's something that I did not do during my 100-pound weight loss journey in 6 months on the channel. I just refused to. It's a thing that really kind of psychologically messes with me. The number on the scale, not so much, because it's a way for me to keep accountability, and certainly this channel is a way for me to keep accountability. So if you'll do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, give me a like if you're on a similar journey, and also get down in the comment section and let me know where you're at. I answer all of my comments personally, and I always will. Well, as long as you guys don't inundate my comment section too much. Right now, it's not a problem, but hopefully it does become a problem at some point. So right now we're having our black coffee. We're gonna head to the gym in just a little bit here, and we'll film a little bit of the chest and tricep workout, shoulder workout that I'm gonna do today. But I just wanna talk about a little bit what went wrong this week for me. So I ate out almost every single day, sometimes multiple times per day. My gym sessions really suffered. And right now I'm on amoxicillin. I'm on probably day 7, just for a cough that was kicking my butt. And I still have a bit of that residual cough. Started to get a right ear infection. I don't know, you go back to the last video of losing the last 20 pounds, which was last Monday. You're gonna see my voice was definitely not myself and definitely not even where it is now. And my voice is still recovering. Like I have that little tickle weakness that comes through in the voice. So excuse me if I get into a little coughing fit, but I think, and I don't wanna make excuses because I still made it to the gym. I just felt like my workouts were just so weak and so unmotivating. When I have those weak workouts, I feel so unmotivated. And then compounding with that, once you have those weak workouts, then you're like, dang, I'm just gonna eat what I want. And so what I want you to know is last night, which was Sunday night after work, I got off. My fiance had made her spectacular chili recipe. And I did get a little preview of what I was gonna weigh today just to see if maybe I should not eat, healthy or not. I wanted to show success to you guys, and quite honestly, just trying to keep it real. I weighed last night and I'm like, look, this is my last night of just eating what I want. So I had my bowl of chili and I went to bed. And I said to myself, I could hide the reality of this because I'm trying to motivate you guys, but the whole purpose of losing last 20 pounds, this series that I created starting last week, is to show you the reality, because I know the last 20, last 30 pounds is the hardest. I took off 100 pounds in 6 months, 110 in 8 months. And that was over 3 years ago now. And I've kept it off, and I definitely put on 10 pounds of muscle since. And now, weighing, what was it, 241 today? 241.2, I believe it was. You'll see, or you will have seen on the video already what that number was. I decided to get up today and start again. And that's my message along my previous weight loss journey, my continuing weight loss journey and muscle building regimen is you got to choose to start every day. And if you fail one day, you got to start back the next day being a better version of yourself. Now, let me get off my soapbox, because there's plenty of tip videos on my channel on how to lose 100 pounds in 6 months, how to lose 110 pounds in 8 months. Whatever you need, I promise you it's on the channel. And if it's not there, comment below and let me know what you need to hear. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to help. But I'll say this. I'm going to try to make as many good choices as I can this week. I can't promise you that I'm not going to eat out. I can't promise you that I'm not going to fall off the wagon a bit. But I will implement my 80-20 rule, which is not really my 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is just a rule in life. 20% of the people make 80% of the money. And, if you apply that to weight loss, you can actually have 1 to 2 days a week. Let's call it 1 day and 1 cheat meal a week. And you will lose weight as long as you're making those whole food choices, the chicken on the plate, vegetables, potato. When you look at your plate and you can see wholesome foods and you're doing that 80% of the time, 20% of the time, you can definitely kind of have what you want and be allowing. If not, you are going to fail on your weight loss journey, among many other things that can make you fail. But I'm glad you're here with me, because I need the support just as much as you do. Or if you're just one of those weird people like me that like to watch people's journeys, welcome as well. Maybe you have never had a weight problem. Maybe you're on a muscle building journey. And that's cool too, because guess what? If you missed losing the last 20 pounds, the first episode last week, I'm gearing up because I want to go on a natural bodybuilding stage, meaning no enhancements as far as the DRUG sector. And I want to compete. And I don't want to just go up there and be like, oh, he looks good for somebody that lost 130, or he lost 140 pounds and he looks great for that. No, I'm going to fully commit to this. I want to get another 20, and I guess now 25, 30 pounds off because of the, I guess you can call it the failure that I had this week. And I appreciate, even though I had that failure, is the fact that you guys are still here watching. And if you are still here watching, get down in the comment section and let me know, because, I struggle with food still. I look the way I do, but I struggle with food still. And that's, I think, one of the lessons, and that's okay. It's something that with any addiction, you've got to get up and choose to start and be a better version of yourself every day. So with that being said, of course, we talked about loose skin surgery in the first video, and that's one way that I'm going to be able to join the natural bodybuilding stage and actually compete. And who knows, right now, I would call it more of a hobbyist thing to join that natural bodybuilding stage. And it may turn into something more. I don't know. I'm here along for the ride in this crazy journey called life. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out. And I hope you do subscribe so you can join that journey with me. And as far as the loose skin surgery, I will document every aspect of it. If you have a suggestion for a surgeon for loose skin that's willing to let me film and document throughout the whole process. I'll take suggestions, especially right around the Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada area, because I wanna really spotlight the reality of loose skin in men, because men don't really document it as much as women do, as I've found. You don't see a lot of updates. You don't see a lot of like the process, and that's going to be one of my prerequisites for picking a surgeon. Is you're just going to have to let me film. You're not let me get documentation for my audience. That's more important than anything. That's more important to me than the actual loose skin surgery. I want you guys to see the reality of this. If I'm going to put myself through this, that's going to happen. And so the other aspect of the loose skin surgery that I really am going to enjoy, aside from I don't really want the scars, but I think the scars will be so minimal versus my actual outcome, is just being able to go out to my pool or a pool in a public setting, the beach, and be able to take my shirt off and not have to be self-conscious about it. And it's a very hard thing for me to do. I've done it on the channel before, but if you find any motivation from this video, please share it as well, because I know there's people out there struggling like me. I used to weigh 335 pounds. I am now 242 as of today. Last week I was 238, and I'm not worried about that 3-pound weight gain because, look guys, a lot of factors. I ate out a lot. Didn't exercise as much, was sick, and sometimes in certain illnesses, you definitely, kind of want to take a break. So I guess week 1, starting this past week, wasn't the greatest timing, but I'm a little ambitious, That's just me. The amoxicillin was messing with my GI tract. We won't get into that right now. There is certainly a time and a place for pooping for weight loss videos, which I have talked about before on the channel. Believe it or not, I've talked about literally everything. Nothing's off topic. And again, you can go back and take a look at that. But let's get an update on the loose skin, which I think you'll find I have more of a belly this week, but less loose skin, obviously, because more stuff is filling it out. I had a couple of nice commenters giving me great suggestions in last week's losing the last 20 pounds video, and a lot of them said, hey, look, Dad Bod to Bad Dad, Joshua, what's going to happen is you're going to lose this weight. You're not going to have as flat of an ass because your love handles are going to pull in, and they think that I'll be happy with my loose skin after losing the actual last 20 to 30 pounds. Some people think I need to lose more, and while some people in the comments have come to my defense and say, don't listen to these people, you do what you want. I appreciate that, but I also appreciate the criticism. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm just a guy who lost 100 pounds in 6 months on YouTube. So cheers. Let's take a look at my loose skin, and I'm gonna get over to the gym in just a bit. Hopefully get some good documentation for you, although people have been a little weird about filming in gyms lately. But quite frankly, I don't care. I'll find a new gym. So let's take a look at my loose skin, and then we'll close you out with a workout montage. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this off here. And bear with me while I pull off my favorite Big Bear hoodie. Also did a video last week you can check out on concealing loose skin if you want to check that out. Let's go ahead and do the traditional clipping to the chest hair. Okay. So we'll pull this down just a little bit for you. We're not going to show you the naughty bits. But as you can see, my double bag, as I like to refer to it down here, is definitely more prominent than last week. That side view, I don't know. I need to get back at it for sure. I do not feel great. Let's get those love handles on camera. Get you a quick back double bicep pose. Let's get you a front double bicep pose. Flex the chest a little bit, suck in the stomach. So, as you can see, definitely more filled out than the last video. You can go back and check that out. But guys, I'm gonna eat a little bit of carbs before the gym because I do have to take my amoxicillin, and if I don't do that, I will get sick. And generally, as you guys know, well, as you may not know if you're new here, I like to fast before my workouts and just have the black coffee. But unfortunately, this week, that's not going to happen. Didn't happen last week. I think we did 10 days of amoxicillin, so I should be finishing up in the next few days. I haven't really counted, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and eat some cereal with some oat milk, take my medication, and get on over to LVAC, which is Las Vegas Athletic Club, my gym. And then we'll close you out with that workout montage. All right, everybody. So just to give you a whole picture of what I'm doing before the gym, since I have to take my amoxicillin, I am actually gonna start off with my favorite cereal, which is Basic 4. I'm not saying it's healthy, not endorsing it. I just think it's delicious. It's got these little yogurt pieces in it, cranberries, your kind of like your honey bunches of oat pieces, and some almonds and some crispy multi-grain flakes. Now, again, not saying it's healthy, but that's what we're gonna go with. Doing some oat milk as well. Now, oat milk, again, not a lot of protein, I guess less than 1 gram, but a lot of low calories, and I do enjoy it because as much as I love milk, I'm definitely going to get the splats at the gym if I drink it, and it's a lot of fat. So if you love milk in your cereal, you have to have cereal, try oat milk. Much better than almond milk, has a little more substance to it. And then we're just going to mix in some chocolate peanut butter protein. Now, normally I wouldn't eat my cereal like this, but I do make it a game to turn a lot of my meals into protein-packed meals, I guess, no matter what. Now, normally, again, I wouldn't be eating before the gym. I'd be fasted, but I've got to take that amoxicillin, and I'm not trying to get sick. So we're going to get 30 grams of protein in right now with the protein powder, and I guess another 4 grams of protein from the cereal here. What I did was, to get a good mixture, I put it in my shaker bottle. I put the Planet oat milk in the shaker bottle with 1 scoop of my protein. Shake that up. Get a good milk base for my cereal. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in a copious amount of cereal because I don't know what kind of psychopath measures cereal. If I'm gonna have it and treat myself, I'll do it. And this is probably why I have the problem that I do. Now, cereal's not the issue, trust me. Eating out, In-N-Out, if you don't have In-N-Out in your area, I guess you can correlate that to Five Guys, but you've heard of In-N-Out. So there goes our protein oat milk combo inside my Basic 4 cereal. Let's go ahead and spoon it up. And let's eat this. Before trying this, I would have thought that peanut butter chocolate protein with my Basic 4 cereal would have tasted awful. Not the case. It's actually very good. I'm hoping the carbs in this will help propel my workout because it is a chest day. And that's one of, obviously, my harder workouts. I love the pump, but, going fast is... Going fast to the gym sometimes is not the most advantageous for a great chest pump. So we're gonna definitely probably have a great workout today. And I feel a whole lot better. I didn't get a great amount of sleep last night, but I don't feel bad. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then as promised, I'm gonna go to the gym, film a little montage of my workout so you can see what I'm doing over there, and we'll close you out with that. Had a great workout in there. You are now seeing me drive home, and we'll go over some of the footage right now from the gym. Again, strong workout, probably my best workout in a couple of weeks. And I'm super stoked about that because that'll contribute to being more motivated in the gym and out of the gym, in the kitchen, and I guess you can say at restaurants, making healthy choices, because it is all a snowball effect. When you look better, you feel better. When you work out more, you feel like you want to put better foods into your body. And so today was the chest and tricep day with some shoulders thrown in there. And started off with an incline Smith machine. I do a lot more focus on the upper chest because, well, I need to build that in order to fill out that loose skin as we were talking about. And then I went over to a cable fly to get that good stretch on the tissues. As you'll see here, tried to go as heavy as I could. Wasn't as strong on the cable fly as I felt like I was on the Smith machine, but that might just be some fatigue from the first workout. Now, then I went on to, I believe, a tricep pull down with the ropes. And then after that, we went on to some shoulders, and I just kind of varied the shoulder press with the shoulder fly. Mixed it up with some light and heavy weights. And then from there, what did I do next? I believe we went on back to another shoulder, another tricep. I try to get 4 exercises of each muscle, 4 sets of 12 or 8 to 12, as Jay Cutler recommends. I want a more thick physique, and so that's where that kind of notion comes in. Some people do want more of a lean, which I do want lean, but I guess that's not the right word, more of a skinnier ripped physique, and I just want a bulkier ripped physique. So that's why I'm going with the heavy weights, heavy reps, heavy sets. So guys, I'm gonna do my very best to keep you updated throughout the week. If not, you will definitely be getting a video next Monday. Super excited to continue this last 20 to 30 pounds journey and show you everything. Show you the good, the bad, the ugly. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share if you find this video motivating. We'll see you next week.